Let's now bring in Joe Khalil for reaction from Nikki Haley's campaign. You know, Joe, it's interesting she finished second, but she also sounded victorious last night.
Yeah, she did. I mean, she conceded, Markie, in that speech that Donald Trump won the New Hampshire primary, but that was about all that she conceded because it did sound a lot like she was taking a victory lap. She said her campaign is here to stay. They're moving on to South Carolina and forging ahead even beyond that. And she actually went on to thank all of the New Hampshire voters for such a good showing in support of her. She thanked her campaign staff, and then she thanked Governor Chris Sununu, the very popular governor here, who really was her strongest surrogate. He was with her at nearly every single campaign stop. He was by her side, nearly all of her stump speeches, introducing her there. So, yeah, it did sound a lot like she was taking a bit of a victory lap. And the most pointed moment of her speech is when she repeated yet again what has now become a pretty common attack line that she's been using against former President Trump, questioning his age and mental fitness, and at the same time challenging him to a debate. Take a listen.
No, I've long called for mental competency tests for politicians over the age of 75. Trump claims he'd do better than me in one of those tests. Maybe he would, maybe he wouldn't. But if he thinks that, then he should have no problem standing on a debate stage with me.
So, Markie, you see her energy, her smile, right? The way that she's presenting herself to the crowd. That doesn't look like somebody who was just defeated and handed a blow. So, again, she is continuing to move forward. She says her campaign is not dropping out. Now, they wanted this margin of victory for Donald Trump not to be a double-digit one, and it was. So there is likely going to be a lot of pressure on her to drop out from the Republican Party. But again, for now, she says she's staying in. We know that could change on a dime. Look what happened to Ron DeSantis. But they're moving forward to South Carolina, Markie.
Yeah, and Joe, just a quick follow-up question for you. I find it interesting she's now challenging Trump to a debate. Why did she not agree to that ahead of the New Hampshire primary? And would that have moved the needle for her at all if she had agreed to that in the first place?
Well, so she was going to be in the debate with Ron DeSantis, and we knew that they had already debated 5 times before that. They'd been in the same debate. Donald Trump has not yet been on the debate stage at all with Nikki Haley, so her campaign reasoning for dropping out of the last debate was that unless Donald Trump is going to be there, she didn't feel like it was worth her time to do it. Now that it's a 2-person race, maybe that changes the dynamic. Who knows? Although I don't really see an incentive for Donald Trump if he's already, far ahead in the polls. He says that's the reason he's not jumping into these debates. We'll see what happens, but I imagine we'll hear that again from Nikki Haley.
Yeah, and he's garnered better views and ratings than the other debates that have already aired. Joe Khalil, thanks so much. Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.